So my ultimate pudding I'm going to go for is OK, now a bit of a risk here.
Yes.
Going to go for a souffle, rice pudding souffle.
OK, interesting.
With a raspberry sauce.
Right.
And a double cream poured in, slashed in the middle, poured in at the same time.
I think you deserve to win if you're doing a souffle. I am doing like a Mille Feuille, basically, you know, layers of pastry for my ultimate pudding. And I'm going to make a lavender chocolate mousse to pipe through the layers of my pastry. But I'm going to crack on. So, first things first, we all love it. Shop-bought puff pastry, but good quality, OK? Always butter. And it comes out pre-rolled, so actually, you just have to do that.
Mark puts his puff pastry into the oven at 200 degrees for 5 minutes until it's just started to rise and puff up. Then he carefully slices off the top layer.
Stick with me on this, because what I want is the unbelievable, crispy, wonderful layers of pastry. So there's too much pastry here for what I need. So I'm going to take half of it off.
OK, so you're just wanting a really delicate layer.
Mark then discards the top layer and flips the remaining pastry over so it's cooked side up.
So what we do here, so we cut this into 3, OK? So 3 even slices.
Mark brushes his pastry with stock syrup made with sugar and water to create a shiny, crispy glaze.
Put this in the oven, cook it for another 3 to 4 minutes, take it out and just keep brushing it nice and lightly with this stock syrup.
With his pastry safely in the oven, he gets on with his lavender cream.
This is for our chocolate mousse, and this is the way you get the lavender into it. I mean, it's dried lavender.
I mean, it's amazing, but, you know... that
You don't want it to taste like a bar of soap, though, or bath salts. You know, you want the lavender to sort of be an underlying flavour, and the chocolate is a lovely 70% dark chocolate. So...
It's a fine line, though, isn't it?
It is, yes. So that's why we infuse it. You never eat those, they'd be disgusting. But bring that up to the heat, take it off the heat, because you don't want to lose any of the quantity of the cream. And I would infuse that for around about sort of 30 minutes, something like that.
With Mark's ultimate pudding well underway, Gizzi can make a start on her rice pudding soufflé.
All right, well, I've got to make my rice pudding to begin with. I'm actually just going to pop my milk into my pan. I've gone for a full-fat milk here, really important, because you can't actually add cream at this stage. It just becomes a bit too heavy. So we're then going to put our rice in there.
And this is interesting. Are you using that as the base for the soufflé, then, instead of the flour?
Yeah, totally.
Gizzi scrapes the seeds out of the vanilla pod and adds them, along with the pod, to the pudding rice and milk to infuse, then grates in a good amount of nutmeg.
OK, so we are going to let that cook for about 40 minutes. We're not putting our sugar in at this stage. The sugar could solidify the outside of the rice, that's why you just finish it with the sugar. Now, I'm just going to get on with my sauce, just to get this out of the way.
Yes.
Classic raspberry sauce. We're just going to put our raspberries, fresh raspberries, in a small blender. And then just 2 tablespoons of icing sugar. And the sugar thickens it up, makes it really nice and glossy, and...
It gives that a lovely shine, doesn't it?
She gives the raspberries and icing sugar a good blitz and then sieves to remove the seeds.
So I would stop at the soufflé part and I'd have the rice pudding and a splodge of that in it, like, instead of jam, and just mix it all round like this. I just get told off. I used to end up with, like, purple rice pudding. Absolutely delicious, though.
Both chefs want to sweeten up the judges. Gizzi is hoping her rice pudding soufflé will rise to the occasion, while Mark's going all out with his chocolate Mille Feuille. Which ultimate pudding will impress the most?